Hello everyone, this is Susie Beiler, and I'm just feeling like there's something that wants to come through, perhaps for this special holiday season, or perhaps another message, I don't know yet, but I wanted to share this message with you, and as always, use your discernment from your heart to see what parts of this message are for you. I love you all. Thanks for joining me. Dear ones, first I would like to thank each of you for the work you are doing to hold the light. I know this is not always an easy assignment for you, and so I wish for you to know how grateful I am to each of you for all you are doing to hold the light and to expand it out so that it impacts life, so that it impacts your ascension and the ascension of all souls. Thank you, dear ones. We have been talking through this channel for quite some time now about the coming heaven on earth that you will be experiencing. Many in these moments, including this channel, are experiencing quite interesting polarity. Dear ones, what is now occurring is a massive shift into your heaven. And anything that resides within your being that is of lesser vibration, that cannot go with you into heaven, is now being shaken loose. It is now being stirred up, brought to the surface for your awareness. As always, dear ones, you have a choice. You can put this under the rug, or you can acknowledge and face what it is that you are feeling, and release and transmute and integrate and become the masters that you are, so that you can enter your heaven. This will not be a sudden shift, as we were discussing about the shift in September. This is a more gradual shift. And so in order to develop your true mastery, you are now facing all that is within you that cannot go with you into your heaven. And so, dear ones, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to look upon your shadows, to look upon the darkest parts of your being. For when you shine the light upon the deepest, darkest parts of yourself, you will find your freedom. Yes, it is not always easy to feel. It is not always easy to see what lurks in the shadows. But, dear ones, what awaits you on the other side of this journey is your true freedom. And so if you are currently experiencing density coming into your awareness, density that you thought you had healed and cleared a long time ago, do not despair, dear ones, for you are bringing more light into the darkness. Very recently, you have experienced on your planet what you call solstice. And so for those of you who are moving into longer days and more light, you can use this time as a metaphor for what is occurring in a more expanded state. Indeed, more and more light is flooding your planet. More and more light is flooding your hearts. Many of you are experiencing heart palpitations and sensations in and around your heart. All is well, dear ones. You are simply expanding and assimilating and integrating more light into your hearts. This is a beautiful time indeed, dear ones. Always take the larger perspective when you can. Do not allow yourselves to get lost in your shadow as it comes into your awareness. Rather understand that as you look into the darkness within your being, that you are bringing the light. And as you bring the light to your own self, you are bringing the light to all. And this is how you, as part of the collective, ushers in heaven. This is how you create experiencing your heaven on this planet, by shining the light on the darkness. Dear ones, I wish to speak with you also about December 25th, where you will be experiencing your full moon at 11:11 Universal Time. Dear ones, if you are awake at this time, awake as in not in your sleep state, I invite you to focus on your heart energies. And with all of your emotion, get clear about what you desire to experience in your world. For this is a grand time of manifestation. This is a grand time to usher in your heaven, your experience of heaven on earth. If this is during your sleep time, then I invite you to write down what it is that you desire and to leave it out in the open so that the energies of the full moon can connect with your desires. In this way, it will not matter if you are awake or asleep. You are still in creation. Dear ones, now is the time to create what it is that you desire. It is not time to be shy about your wishes. It is time to take a stand for what your heart and soul is telling you. Listen closely, dear ones. Your soul has much to share with you about what it desires. For when you are receiving at the level of your soul's desires, all is in alignment, and your manifestations are easy and flowing. Yes, if you wish to share some ego desires, this is fine as well. Simply know if it is an ego desire. The fulfillment may be shorter lasting than the fulfillment that comes from a soul desire. And there is nothing wrong in this, dear ones. Simply have this understanding. Dear ones, by stating what you desire, by writing it down, by sending it out through your heart in meditation, however it is that you wish to create, by stating your heart's desires, you have great potential at this time, as a collective, to usher in your heaven on earth. And so I will say it again, dear ones. This is not a time to be shy, or hold back, or limit yourself. for what you truly desire. For your mind may tell you, but this is not possible, this is not reasonable, this is not practical. Ah, dear ones, if it is a soul desire, it does not matter of the practicality. Soul desires do not need to be reasonable or achievable. That is not what this is about, dear ones. Soul desires are expansive, freeing, enlightening, awakening. And so do not limit yourselves in what you ask for at this time. Allow yourselves to be in your full power through your hearts, to receive deeply and with expansiveness. How would you like to see your world? How would you like to interact with other beings? Ask for all of it now, dear ones. And remember, when you ask, to ask for the assistance of the light beings that are around you. Since our last conversation, dear ones, the light grid enfolding planet Earth is growing stronger and brighter. Have you plugged in? It is not too late, dear ones. Ask to be plugged in to this light network that is surrounding your dear planet. And in the true power of the light, command, claim, and receive what it is that you desire from your soul. Your heart will translate these messages from your soul into your understanding. And so listen. Listen to your heart. Listen deeply to all that is in your being. And in this time, allow the light to shine upon your shadows, so that you may free yourself and move into your heaven. I thank you, dear ones, for your service, for embodying greater and greater amounts of light, for holding on to your knowing of what is possible and what is coming. Yes, all are in different timelines. However, the more of you that receive your heaven, the quicker the collective can experience this also. And so now is the time for you to claim your heaven. Be bold in your asking. Be bold and unabashed in your receiving. Do not be ashamed or feel guilty to have, to experience wealth and abundance. Share. Share what you have. Share what you receive from your heart. So that all may experience the frequency of the love that you give. Thank you, dear ones. I love you. Wow, I'm kind of speechless. Thank you, Prime Creator, for this beautiful message and for this time where many are celebrating Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, or all the other ones, and we're giving and receiving gifts. What better gift to receive than the love of Prime Creator? And what better gift to give than the love that you have in your heart to give to somebody else, to share. So share your love with everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.